Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review, and today we have in front of us from Star Wars The Black Series gaming rates, from Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the KX security droid, which I got yesterday because my local, GameStop is closing and they're discounting everything. I got this guy for half the price. The real price, the terrible price it had before was 42 euros, which is just too much. I paid 21, which is the way these things costed like 2 years ago. Anyway, but yeah, gaming rates have always cost a bit more, whatever. I got a lot of stuff now today, some things with 60% discount, so it's better than the Hasbro warehouse sale, which I also have been getting some stuff from, and will be reviewing it here as soon as I am able to. I was sick the last week. I had the virus, whatever. Let's not talk about it. You have again here another plastic-free packaging. I already took the guy out, put him into hot water and all of that. You have the little bio here. Formidable and specialized in close combat, these droids employ a combination of brute strength and rock durability to capture and incapacitate enemies. Yeah, cool. Well, the price is blocking the render there. Legal stuff, more legal stuff. Windowless sticker. Nice artwork at the side of the box, and the figure is already there. So let's just jump straight into it. You have this guy. Is the first version I have of this of K2SO. Basically, I didn't get the original release back in the day for or the re-release for what's the name, Rogue One, and yeah, of course this guy is top heavy. He has this little backpack here which is hollow, but now it's cold. I mean, I heated the whole thing just to get those rings flexible and all of that. You have this baton, which is, if I'm right, is the same electro staff that came with the, that version of the Scout Trooper, or some other release from the gaming grades as well, which I haven't opened yet. Anyway, but there we have this little electro staff. Let's focus on it. Yeah, nice, like gunmetal plastic. It's a bit bent. I already put it in hot water and it's still, yeah, it did manage to not really straighten it up. You have this little electric shock little effect. This thing can slide in. Just be careful because that peg is really thin, and it's a nice little accessory. I would like if this droid would have also like some blaster, but yeah, it doesn't. I guess in the source material he doesn't either. Of course, this little backpack here is it's removable. You have the peg holes there. You have a rectangular and a circular one, and you have the pegs on the back of the thing. And now that it came undone, let's just remove the whole thing. You have some red paint there for the cables and for the rings here. Some silver paint here, which is nicely applied, and it otherwise cast in black plastic. You have the rings for the arm there. They're fine. And the figure itself, again, is the first time I had this droid, so for me it's new, the mold and whatever. If you're watching, it's because you're interested in watching it. You have a nice Imperial cog, well, the logo, yeah. I just watched the third episode of Mandalorian season 3, and the word cog remained in my mind. There you have this little silver dot here and little blue spot there, just a little line here in, I don't know if it's gray or white. You have a little bit of silver application on the sides of that midsection. You have a little bit more silver on the sides here of the legs. All the articulation points have like metallic paint. I would say like it's in between silver and gunmetal. Like somewhere in the middle, or let's say it's gunmetal, a bit more like gunmetal. The legs are a bit loose in my copy after putting it into hot water. Anyway, gray for the rings here, red in that shoulder. white for the eyes, and a little bit of silver detail on the sides of the mouth. That's something I'm just looking right now. Yesterday in the dark I couldn't see it actually has some paint on the head, a part of the eyes, but it's always welcome to have more effort put into it. The head, is like kind of a skeleton thing going on there. This guy is actually very tall. He's a kind of a hunchback character, so the neck comes like in that not straight position, but he can look up that far. He won't be able to actually look up. That's the limit. Looking down is no problem. He can totally look down on people, like totally vertically, like 90 degrees down, which is fun because of the shape of this guy. These guys are supposed to be very strong, yeah? The description just said that brute force and all of that. The elbows, the shoulders can go upwards that far. No T-pose, but something like that. But this guy towers on top of almost everything. These are tall, so I think it's fine. They can turn all the way around. No bicep cut, but you have a swivel before the elbow and another swivel after the elbow, and the elbow can go all the way back 90 degrees and 90 degrees to the front, or even no, it's 90. I was gonna say slightly, maybe it's a bit over 90, just a little bit. You also have a swivel here on the wrist and in and out, and nothing. The hands are just molded, they don't have you have also these gray rings here, just more paint. Same for the other arm. The diaphragm, that's weird because he has a very nice going backwards. That's never a problem, yeah, but going forward is like just a little bit. This would be the neutral position, and just a minimal amount going forward, which is always a bit disappointing. Why don't they manage to give more range forward as well? Anyway, the legs he can do that much splits, which is not much, but it's what he can. He can kick. Yeah, he can really. You can go all wonky with this guy, which is cool. These are a very particular shape, so he can kick in all sorts of ways. That's cool. Of course, these guys are like top heavy, and the legs are very long and thin. But a cool, interesting design, and you have also a bit of wiggly waggly. It's just ball pegs, He has no thigh cut, but he has a cut here on top of the knee and just below the knee as well. And you also have no turning on the feet itself, but you have going backwards that far, going forward that far, the foot all the ways. It's a robot, and of course the knee can go slightly over 90 going backwards, just a little bit, and much more over 90 kicking forward, which is, it's just the way it is. And the feet has a very straight tilt here, which is good. Again, a mechanical character, and they can do the thing. It's a bit sad. It's very thin, the foot, but you have it shows like it should have a toe articulation, but it's not there. Maybe, I guess, mostly because it costs, and because it's a thin surface, and that would probably break over time. I don't know, they just didn't put it there. Now we can again put this thing on, and you can see we have these like rings there. You just snap it into the arm. It's there. It's a bit like open because of the position it was in. Oh, come on. I think I'll have to hit that. I just stressed the heck out of that ring here. But anyway. And you can give him, of course, the staff. And that would be it for this guy. Now for size comparisons, there you have your KX security droid next to Infinity Ultron, a Cobra Trooper, a Cobra Crimson Bat, an MCU Moon Knight, and Vulcan from Marvel Legends, just to show the new standard body. And there you have him next to Luke Skywalker, Gwen Wyver, a Black Series and Vintage Collection little squad of Dark Troopers. And yeah, this guy is cool. I'm happy to finally have a version of this mold, you know. It's a nice figure. If you can get him with a discount, get him. Don't overpay. I mean, it's a gaming grades figure, so it's like, you know, it's one of these re-releases with a bit of tweaks and all of that. I mean, it's cool to have the extra accessories actually, and the little bit extra of paint makes it different from the regular K2SO. Anyway, good figure, get it for a decent price, and that's it for this review. I would say please leave a like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.